Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's midnight. I'm teaching every one of you guys. I didn't put a notification out. Maybe you get notified or whatever. But I'm just recently getting back home from Fort Lauderdale, and I had to finish this spell. Especially, I'm doing my Voodoo Minute membership, and so I had this elixir that I was doing with the goat, and I was doing with my voodoo doll, and I wanted to add Quicksilver to the elixir. And one of the things that I try to do is I try to explain to people that it doesn't matter what tradition you're in. There are certain elements that are necessary for manifestation. And one of the things that I want to discuss with you guys when you do get an opportunity to see this video is understanding what Quicksilver or Mercury is. Yes, the Mercury is on a Wednesday. We all know we practice about as above, so below. So first of all, let me say first of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, to my Oba, to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Anjays. To all of you that practices conjure in the church, I want and all those that have left the church and still practice conjure, but you have church influence. You gotta just deal with me tonight because I'm tired and just getting back. So this is not I'm not practicing Ocha. I'm not practicing what is the type of Palo, because my voodoo spirit is connected to Palo, but this has a lot to do with my membership. And so what I want to discuss tonight and give you guys a better understanding, this is liquid mercury, or what we call Quicksilver. There are people that in hoodoo use this for their High John the Conqueror root. But when we're trying to manifest, what's up, Curtis? My Gemini. When people are trying to manifest things very, very quickly, they use or they try to get their hands on precipitato, or anything that has to do with mercury. That's almond, any of those oils or residents that come from there, because Mercury is the fastest moving planet. This is particular itself. I'm doing Haitian voodoo tonight, and so I wanted to get this spell done before I actually got out and got myself ready for bed and started all over again. But this is what Quicksilver is a toxic to those that do not understand, because Mercury rules medicine. So there are certain medicines that are out here when we do conjure, mysticism, and any of that nature, that we work with poisons. And so whether it's poison fish, whether it's poison minerals, whether it's poison of this nature, we understand the amount of energy, frequency, and vibration that it goes in. Now, this is also a volatile element. Volatile means that it's very hot, it's very explosive, and it moves very quickly. And many people throughout the diaspora, throughout the traditions, utilize Quicksilver to manifest things very quickly. But me personally, I use Quicksilver to help my spirits. This particular working that I'm doing tonight is for my voodoo membership. So I've already killed the goat. I bled the goat into this elixir, utilizing the arche of the goat, which is ruling Capricorn. And then and I've also taken his legs off because I want him to be able to walk when I do conjure. But I also added Quicksilver to this elixir because I want him to be able to move with speed. I also want him to be volatile. I also want him to have a certain ability to be lethal. Quicksilver is very poisonous. It's very volatile. It would catalyst any spell, but it needs to be utilized by people that understand that energy of Quicksilver. I just know from old school that people put Quicksilver and Hydron the Conquer root for a gambling hand. It can be used, Mercury can be used for anything, to be honest with you. It can be used for healing, it can be used for killing, it can be used for protection, it can be used for help. So it has a lot of versatility when it comes down to manifestation. This is very heavy magic. This is poisonous magic, even though I'm utilizing to protect. But the fact that I'm utilizing, what's up there, my baby Scorpio? Y'all still up? Then the Monique crab case came in. So when I utilize this Quicksilver, I use small amount. I just actually text Tree. I know she's asleep, but I text her because I had to order. Minister Mario ordered me this so many years ago. So it's you don't need a lot of it. But I wanted to give my voodoo doll the Quicksilver, and I wanted to give the elixir the Quicksilver because I want this to manifest very rapidly. Mercury rotates around the sun quicker than any planet. So this is going to create the level of speed that is necessary for the type of working that I'm doing. That means that if I'm doing a protection work, say for I have somebody that gets the voodoo membership and their enemies attacking them, this is going to hit very hard. This is going to hit very fast, very quick. Because of how I have it set up, because this is also tied to the extraterrestrial energy. When I do elixir, I work as a scientist, working not only about what I'm doing today. I'm new on here, Yusef. Thank you for joining us. This is a spiritual channel for melanated people, and I'm actually talking about Haitian voodoo here at this point. So the mindset that I have when I'm doing conjure is to make sure that when I'm working for different types of clients that may be worked on, other people from other traditions may be throwing at them, I put ingredients that allows me to work with that spirit. I use the goat to anchor the Ache from the terrestrial level, so I don't have to exercise my energy as hard as I used to. Now it's grounded here now in my house, and so therefore it'll be easier for me to manifest with extraterrestrial energy. I'm 52 years old. I'm thinking smarter and smarter and utilizing wisdom. So, wait a minute. I know that's not Mother Susan. She told me she was asleep. But when it comes down to speed, when you're manifesting, it's like driving a car real fast and you ain't a good driver. You can really get hurt. Speeding up spells don't always is a good thing. Utilizing elements of that speed up spells. A lot of people don't even know cinnamon speeds up spells. But if you don't have a good reaction time, it's like when I tell you a lot of times that when you fight or you get in war with people and they really know what they're doing, they hit hard and they hit fast. And a lot of times it has a lot to do with this Quicksilver when they're doing their conjure, when they're doing their mysticism, when they're doing their invocations, because this is the element that represents the speed force, so to speak. This is it's in liquid form, and it is utilized by so many of traditions for so many different things. I cannot believe. I thought Mother Sue. I called her. She had like she was asleep. Okay, now she up now. But I wanted to come on here because I have this wand. And I'm tying this to voodoo, but this is Blackthorn. Blackthorn is ruled by Mars and Saturn. And so I woke her up. I gave her, I gave this wand to this spirit. So this spirit, because this wand is considered a warrior's wand. And so with my mentality, being prepared to do conjure, able to hit my enemies hard, fast, and this work right here. they can be in Peru. The way that this goat is going to be able to work is somebody was in Peru and I wanted to use this goat to attack them. It would be like they standing right next to me. The hit would be just that hard, even though they are that far away from me in the United States of America. There's no distance that this spirit cannot travel on earth or in the heavens. For all of you that think that you're going to cause other spirits out there, this spirit is going to be able to travel extraterrestrial just like me. This spirit is going to have the ability to transcend time and space. This spirit is going to be able to go from one dimension to the next quickly, swiftly. And I'm just giving it different tools so it will be able to accomplish whatever my clients, because I may have clients in this country. I may have clients that are not in this country. I may have clients that are going through something and they need a cleansing quickly. The benefits of getting into my voodoo membership is going to be like what people have never seen, because I live this. So I know about me being an individual that has access to the 9 realms of the spirit and have access with those energies and frequencies and vibrations, that I know that it's going to take, you're going to have to be chosen to do what I do in order to stop these spells, or at least try to slow them down. A lot of these other people, this is going to be over their head. This is going to be beyond them to do anything with this. So like I said, Quicksilver gives me the ability to speed, give this spirit power to move with the speed force. Also, it's poisonous, which gives it also the ability to, once this goat hits somebody with his horns, he will have the ability to poison them with every hit. It's like what is in the karate movie Fist of Fury, like when this goat, when I originally got this goat, I mean, when I tell you that he was active, he was aggressive to the very end of the sacrifice, which I like. So his temperament was perfect, and I did the sacrifice on Saturday. So I had Capricorn. My destiny star is in Capricorn. Normally I would have done it on Sunday, but I was told to do it on Saturday. And like however a spirit or conjure is birthed, that is the Ache, that is the Chi, the Prana that they work with. Voodoo is about spirit. It's about nature. It's about the higher powers. It is about the Loa, governing the universe, governing the earth realm. Like every Patreon tradition, there's spirits of phantoms that they deal. There's a light side to this. The light side of this, I can do love work with this. I can do money work with this. I can do healing work with this. But I can heal. It's like Malakah. I can build or destroy. This is being set up. This elixir is being set up to build or destroy, bless or curse. And that's just my mentality. Because when people try to mess with my work, I want things in there that can actually get them off my work. I protect my work. So people that get the voodoo membership, there are 2 candles that you have to burn towards my voodoo doll. You have to burn a red one and you have to burn a purple one. And then, because those are my spirit's colors. And I would not give out this information if I was not where I was supposed to be. A lot of times people give out too much information, and so that people try to work with their spirits, and when you come over here, you're gonna meet your maker. So these are called boogie candles. And these are the candles. It's different when it comes to Haitian voodoo. These candles, and I got black because of the contra that I'm going to be doing. And all of y'all know that black represents the universe. Black represents power. Eba sandereo sanderere kesa. Woo! Aba sandereo kosa. Black represents the atmosphere. It represents the chaos energy. Black represents any space without light, which would be the shadow realms, with the advantage of my spirit having Palo packs with it. So these are like held in your hand. I don't know if I pull one out. Yeah, I can pull this one out. This will be if someone has Karen O'Brien is my first membership when it comes down to voodoo. So say for instance she called me and said, Apostle Ely, somebody's bothering me, blah blah blah. I am going to take this boogie candle and I am going to place this boogie candle in front of my voodoo doll, dipped in some elixir, and just like a candle, it's gonna carry energy. It's gonna carry air shape. But I got more than one. But this particular one is black because I want to remove all blockages. I want to remove all harmful spells. And simply because she's in another tradition, it's going to make it very difficult for people even in that same tradition to work against her, to impede her success. And so that was really smart on her behalf to actually get that membership. But when you get the bogey candle, because you see how long the candle is, you can burn this for 9 days. You can burn this for 7 days. I mean, depending on how much time you want to put in. But the thing about it, it is going to be prepared for you. And then I would eventually say it's made of wax and cloth. Always remember everything. What's up there, Boaz? Everybody trying to Boaz. Always remember this. It's more about the spiritual person than it's actually about the material. This in the hands of somebody like me, and then being able to give this spirit power. So I don't know. I'm trying to debate whether I should show this, but many of you seen my voodoo doll, so that's not a big issue because you've seen him. He's over here by the goat. So I would place him with the candle. I would pray over it, telling him what needs to be done. Now, I've also put Quicksilver inside of his pouch here. He has these are actually my Palo beads that I got initiated in, but for whatever reason, he got my beads. So we use these to protect that. Our Palo beads are really used to protect us while we're doing ceremonies, and so that's why you see Palettos or Tata and Yayas having on their beads, because they're protecting themselves from any spirits that may come in or try to work with them. But this young man had my beads since. How long you had my beads? You had my beads since I've been getting cauldron. Like all that time that I was out there doing cauldron, he had my beads ever since. And I think I put these beads on one time, and I just put them on because they my beads. And he been having them, and I let him keep them for a moment. He is something. This man is so jealous. But he been with me from the time I was born. So, I mean, he's very good to me. He's a very powerful protector. Anything that I asked him to do, he does it. He was also a part of my recovery, my healing, and my cleansing. I can do anything I want to, when it comes to magic, because of him and his level of protection. I fed him extraterrestrial energy as well. So this particular doll is what's going to be doing the work for people that get involved. I know that some people are going to try to read the energy and all of that. Let me tell you something. you better talk to a Bokor, not a Hugon, not a Mambo, when it comes to Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. Because Bokors work on the dark side of voodoo. Do not test what I got. I am very lethal when it comes down to magic. I'm utilizing the speed force to help walk this goat fast. So when I want something done, it can happen quickly. When you look up, you already hit. When you look up, you already on the ground. When you look up, you already buried. That's what this is. That's why I tell people to be careful when it comes down to real people that practice Haitian voodoo. I know that a lot of people that claim to practice Haitian voodoo, they do not practice the levels of voodoo because if they did, they would not tolerate Donald Trump talking about Haitian people eat cats and dogs. The fact that, and I will tell you guys very honestly, Donald Trump has a lot of spiritual protection around him. But he would have to show me. He would have to show me what he working with. The mere fact that people are able to mock some of the people that do practice Haitian voodoo, you won't mock me. That ain't worried about. I got my hair cut today, y'all. So I got a new haircut, and but I had to come on here, and I was like looking crazy, and I was like, I had to put something over my head. Normally, people that do spiritual work, I always have something on their head at all times. There's times, I ain't gonna lie, very few times that my head is naked, but those are the things that we do to cover ourselves, regardless of what type of protection is. But thank you, sir. Wonderful counselor. This guy, I will tell you some of the backstory with him. Is he was always a Haitian voodoo priest, but he did a lot of bad work when he was alive. And I'm not gonna give you the full history because it ain't none of your business. But he's always done dark work. He did a lot of bad work when he was living, and he decided to link up and be loyal to me, somebody that's a killer, somebody that's a warrior. You just can't have any kind of spirit following you. It has to match your energy. Me being a child of Oya, it just like me and him click. When he know when I'm ready to get rowdy, he ready for it. When I want blood, he ready to rumble. So, he's a perfect Moreto for me. To me, he was divinely sent. And so I'm not out here to impress anybody, but if you are really trying to get prepared for what is to come and you don't want to get caught, and let me say this about these memberships. These are not your spirits. These are not your spirits in Palo. These are not your spirits in Orisha. It's not your spirits in Voodoo. These are my spirits. I am giving you opportunity to purchase a membership and work along with these spirits by asking me, I want to put this in front of a Lucero, Mundo. I want to put this in front of the Voodoo, if that's your membership, or I want to utilize certain Orishas you have. And so without you having to be obligated yourself, giving blood or going through the ceremony, coming up with that type of money, you may not be able to come up with that type of money, especially what's coming down the road. You're going to have to not only come up with the money, go through the ceremony, and then try to learn and perfect yourself. So I use the speed force a lot when I'm doing work, especially when there's clients that are in a situation where I need things to move expeditiously. I do work with another saint to speed up work, and his name is Saint Expedite. And if you work with Saint Expedite, if you have a real connection with Saint Expedite, he's the type of people you got to keep things simple with him. And then you, once he fulfills your desire, baking him a pound cake and publicly acknowledging him is a part of the offering that you give back to him for say it works, and especially when saying expedite things for you. But he's somebody which is more like in the 21 divisions, but it is something that I grew up with, understanding. I taught Minister Mario about saying expedite and how to utilize things expedite with that. So, what's up, Aaron? He said, I love saying I work with him. Yeah. Saying expedite is, I mostly, if I'm going to do it, I use a yellow candle with saying expedite. Sometimes I work with St. Jude's when I want things, when I'm asking for the impossible. But back to Haitian voodoo. So these are bogey candles. These candles are consecrated, invoked with, and charged with the spirit. If I have to send, say for instance, Karen O'Brien, because she's a member, if I have to send one of these candles, they will already be fixed, and all she would have to do is pray her prayer over there, and based off the number, whether I tell her to burn it 9 days or whether I tell her to burn it 7 days until this is gone, and fulfill the desire. You would have to hold this and light this. I love voodoo. I love what it has done for my life. I'm 52 years of age. I've won many, many, many wars. I have defeated many people, including Santeros. I have knocked off the block some Paletos. They know I'm not none to be played up with. My thing is that you have to understand, if you're going to drive that fast, you need to be a good driver. If you're going to speed things up, you got to have quick reflexes. If you're going to ask for something to come expeditiously, you need to be waiting for the delivery. Because when you ask for, it's like somebody throwing you a fastball, but you're not ready for it. You're going to get hurt. Working with this, with this level of conjure, and you're not alert, and you are slow for you're a type of individual that you like to do things on your time, this is not for you. I don't recommend Haitian voodoo to a lot of people because of their behavior, their lack of finances, because Haitian voodoo and Ocha is the most expensive. Not all traditions cost, but Haitian voodoo and Ocha, they cost. And most people do not have that kind of money, and you cannot play with this. It's like I had a situation where you can it's telling my spirits that you're going to get into Haitian voodoo and that you're going to do something and you be a part of that, and then be slowful. They're going to visit you. You don't want these spirits visiting you. I'm telling you. You don't want my spirits visiting you, because it's not going to be nice. They'll take what they want. You think you got money problem. They will take every dime you got. They will take every investment you got. That's how they work. And they will be moving quickly. And especially I don't forget him that Quicksilver. That's why I teach, I educate, I give people information so they can't say that they're walking in thing blind. To fool with Apostle Ely and to lie to Apostle Ely, or to not keep your word or delay your word with me, it's unhealthy. It's insanity. It is something that some of you guys don't understand where we're headed in my ministry. But you're gonna find out really quick. I'm recovering. I got time off from work now to really focus into my magic. So you're going to see a lot of videos and me explain it. I got the cow tongue over there. I'm going to do a video teaching people how to really do a cow tongue the old-fashioned way, and that actually works. Because I'm tired of the ATRs and the magic we do in the church being mocked. Black people, you don't have the power. You won't sit up on anybody. You won't serve the spirit to get the power. You won't invest the money. You just want to say to yourself, oh, I believe that God. No, I do not work with Santa Marta. I work with Centella, the real Lady of Death. Santa Marta is an elemental spirit. It doesn't carry enough power for me. I work with Centella. She's the queen of the cemetery of the Egun, and she's also my mother in Palo. I have no need or desire to work with lesser spirits. Doesn't mean that any spirit cannot work for you, but the spirits I work with are far beyond this stuff that these people be out here doing. I see a lot of those statues. If I have the real Lady of Death. I have her cauldron. I am her son. She's a vampiric. She deals with everything that is poison. And then I have my father in Palo, which is Kobiende, which is Lord of Death. So she's, no disrespect to her energy, but that would be me taking a wooden nickel. Because I honor my spirits. I they bad to the bone. So literally to the bone. But those are the things that I wanted to share today. I want y'all to understand you guys are very limited in knowledge, and what I'm going to be doing since I'm off from work, I'm going to be doing a series of videos, because just telling black people they don't know what they're talking about, you have to show black people. And I'm not just talking about doing literature. I'm going to be doing the work. I'm going to be manifesting. I'm going to actually be conjuring. And so therefore, there are going to be testimonies behind that. So when next time I tell you that you ain't in a place to be doing what you're doing, and that you are hopefully that you are encountering people that are amateurs and novelists at conjure and spirituality, that's your lucky bit. But when you're dealing with people that do real magic, real chi, real archery, yes, I'm not being funny, Jeremy. It's the truth. That's what and that's really she's not a part of Palo. She is that particular spirit is really coming from the Latino, more Mexican. It's like Lady Guadalupe. But it is an elemental spirit, and I rule over the elements. So why would I subjugate myself to a spirit of the elements when I rule over those elements? So that's why I tell you I talk very different, because of how my spiritual cord is set up. But I don't kick what people got to do or what they work with. That's their business. I'm not going to work with it. I would be a fool. I would give up a queen for an element. Makes no sense. Okay? So that's not a diss to people that practice and work with her. Not a diss at all. But what I got, what I'm set up with, I will be lowering myself. But hopefully one day that you will get some of my classes, so you can stop asking these random questions, so you will actually get some real information. And so therefore, things will make more sense to you. And there's questions that you wouldn't be asking me, because you would have a better understanding of how I'm really set up. So one day when you do decide, if you just ever decide to actually invest in this spirituality of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, you will have less and less questions. All right. But thank you so much, guys. Like I said, I've been up and at 'em, and so I'm just getting back. I wanted to do this, why we use and how and why we use Quicksilver for manifestation, for its vitality, speed, its poisonous reaction, and the speed force. And we also, and why we do it is because we smart. We understand science. And that's why I teach to many of you guys, you're very fortunate to be on social media and to listen to a bunch of people regurgitate information. But the time will come where you're going to have to be around real spiritual people, or you're going to find yourself suffering things that you could have avoided, and having the necessary tools that actually work and that are actually able to manifest. Yeah, I don't hide my traditions from nobody. That's what I'm saying, is that you got to understand, me and you are two different people, and there are things that you do I don't have to do, and I'm not going to do. I'm a Sag. My moon is in Aries, rising sign Pisces. It's not happening. Having a tradition doesn't mean that you are effective and proficient in that tradition. When you're not seeing signs, wonders, and miracles in a tradition, it's not worth this grain of salt in your case. The mere fact that people are sacrificing, doing elbows and killing chicken doesn't mean things are manifesting. I'm with the magic. If it ain't manifesting, I'm not interested. And the issue that many people have, you don't want to plant yourself anywhere where you can actually learn and debunk a lot of things that you have been told or shown that is ineffective when it comes down to real magic, spirituality, and manifestation. Because I'm all about manifestation. If I work one of these, something is going to happen. If I want to take a toothpick and tear your life up, a wooden toothpick, the things that I could speak over that toothpick and channel that energy through there and tear your life asunder. That's magic. That's spirituality. That's conjuring. That stuff that everybody is doing, that's their business. I'm not interested. I don't care who it is. And when I say I don't care, I mean I don't care. I'm here to and getting my new membership built up, giving him the money that I need to come through, and getting this elixir done tonight, and hopes to inspire somebody with good sense to embrace my voodoo. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Shocked that many of you guys came up here this time of night, but thank you for coming in. Maybe you could start from the beginning of this video and actually go back over some of the information that I gave out. But understanding that when you're an alchemist and you're a medicine man or woman, you're working with things that bring healing and bring death. That Mercury rules over medicine. And some of the medicine that we have to give and administer is poisonous, is dangerous, and is volatile. But that's all part of magic. The left-hand path, the right-hand path. I do both. All right? God bless.